In working with CSS, there are 5 different levels of precedent that decide which font attributes and colors or which descriptors to work with. So the first one is the default. This is the most natural one. So when we're working with a web page, like right now it says my name is Bobby. I didn't do anything fancy to the paragraph, didn't change anything. The black font on a white background, that's its default style. The user style is if the user goes into the browser and decides to change a few things, which you do have the option to do. Let's say they decided they wanted to change all the font to pink. Any font that is not described through the higher 3, so for example this font right here, would then be changed in the browser to pink or whatever they wanted to change it to. So the user style, customizing the browser a little bit, would override any default setting. The third, and what we work with a lot, is the external style sheet, which of course is what we're, like I said, working with right here. So I have a paragraph tag here. So I'm just going to go back to using the old paragraph tag here for a little bit as our descriptor. And it's right now simple to change the color. I'm going to change it to navy. I never use navy. Hit save. You can see now that this really didn't show up. So we're going to change it to something that does. Green. Save. Overrides the default setting. And if our user did set anything to the browser, this would now override what they set to the browser. The fourth highest precedent then is the internal style sheet. So if we go into our HTML and we go into our head section, we are able to create a style sheet within this page that will override what's happening on the external style sheet. So the external sheet can get us so far, and then we can go a step further and customize it even more on the page itself. So for example, we'll do a style, and I think it wants some knowledge here. So style type equal text / CSS, and it likes it like that. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say, okay, on this page, paragraphs, and it's going to work the same way, the letter P, brace down here. And this time I want to say on this page, the color is going to not be just green, it's going to be purple. So when we go look at our page now, even though we're linked to this style sheet, it says, my name is Bobby, it's going to be purple. Let's see what happens if, for example, we add background color that is blue. Better make it black. Will it only override the font attribute? Yes, it will. So it's still taking the background color from the external style sheet. The only thing we modified was the color of the font over here on the internal sheet. So we were able to change that, but still keep what we wanted from the external style sheet. Therefore, putting both of these into play. As well, the font still has plenty of default things still in place, such as the size and the type. So I'm going to show you the fifth precedent, the inline styles, modifying the size of it right there. So any other paragraphs that we create, I'll create another one that says, my name is Sue. As our CSS stands right now, it keeps both of these Bobby and Sue, same as before. But I'm going to go down here to Bobby, and I'm going to go in here, and we're going to go ahead and customize this one to trump the default size that we have still allowed our CSS to keep otherwise. So paragraph style equals, so we're going to go right inside here and change the style. We're going to just simply change the font size, double click on it, change it to large so it stands out. Semicolon, click away. So you see this inline style? We do style equals, and then we get the exact same options as we had before. So now it has made Bobby bigger than Sue. So with our order of precedent, once again, default's the lowest. User style is second. The external style sheet is third. Internal's fourth. Inline is the very top level because we're very specific to that tag. And the best part about it is they can all work together.